Hey there, this is Dr. Shannon Tran, Efficiency Executive Coach, and I help busy professionals be able to earn more, work less, and enjoy their life. So if you've ever wondered how to help your team be more productive, get deadlines done on time, and to really be aligned, this video is for you. One of the biggest challenges I often hear from busy professionals is working with a team where they're not being productive, or maybe they're working against each other. They're not in agreement in what is the most important mission of the team. And when that happens, there can be confusion, there could be when people are going off in different directions, and you really don't build momentum. And as you know, a team that's not aligned is not going to be a high performing team, and it can just be really draining. And what I've learned in the work that I do and the team that I'm on is it's really important to create a vision that supports a thriving team and a high quality team culture. And so what I'm going to do is share 5 steps to really create a positive team culture. And what I love about these 5 steps is, quite honestly, you can use them on a team, whether that team is in work or really the team could just be in your home life, right? Because a family is a unit, it's a team. And when the family is not aligned, there could be confusion, frustration, you don't feel like there's enough support. One person may feel like they're carrying the load. So this strategy can really work in your personal and home life, and it will make such a difference for you. So the first step is you really need a clear vision, meaning what will it look like when your team is operating smoothly? Like, what would you actually see? So one of the things that I did in my own team, because in my corporate job, I'm also a manager, and I really wanted to help support a positive team culture. So I created a vision. It's just a very clear picture of what it is that you would like to see happen in your team. And in the vision, you want to include what are your top 3 to 5 values. And so what we did is we started to talk about what it would look like to work with purpose. And we recognize that service is an important value. Being excellent is an important value. Being trustworthy and safe is an important value, right? So really starting to be clear about what do you value? What's most important to you? And that helps with all the other decisions and action steps that need to come when you're creating an aligned team. So the next step then is, once you're very clear about your vision and your values, your top 3 to 5 values, the next step is you start to make decisions from those values, right? So decisions on maybe, what each person contributes, or who's the best person for that task, or how many hours you're going to work, or what happens if you're not in agreement. How do you work through disagreements or difficult conversations? So the decision making is made through those shared values that everyone has a buy-in to, and it really builds trust on a team. And quite honestly, trust is really critical for having a high-performing team. So the third step is really be committed to each person's growth on the team, because people are going to be at different levels. And sometimes it's really about repeating and modeling the values, because people can say they value excellence, but how they demonstrate that may look different for each person. So it's really important to define what that would look like for each person. What does it mean to work with excellent, or be efficient, or highly productive? What does that mean for each person? And really seeing where they're at and supporting each other and being consistent and accountable. And when you have that shared vision, it's so much easier to do. The fourth step is really to create a safe working environment, because if there's gossip or side agreements, you're not having an open line of communication, there's not going to be trust, and then people won't carry out the vision, and it'll just be lip service. And that is not going to really help support a team culture, right? In fact, it'll ruin a team culture when you've got people creating side deals and not being accountable or following through, your team is not going to be able to move forward in an aligned way. And step number 5 is really demonstrating being enthusiastic, right? So having reminders about what it is your vision is for the team, and having daily conversations and modeling it and talking about it and having cues and visual reminders. In fact, this year our theme was working with purpose, and so we actually created a whole vision board together. And what that did is it really got us thinking on a very deep level, consciously and subconsciously. And every month we are reviewing our vision boards and looking at how we are living and modeling that vision. So here's an example of vision that I wrote for the company that I work with, because in every area of my life, I actually create a vision, because a vision is a very strong intention. And with that intention, you're making sure that your thinking and your actions and how you're showing up is in alignment. So this example hopefully prime the pump for you and help you to see how you can actually create a really clear vision for yourself so you can see when you're on track. So here's the vision that I wrote, and actually it's so worn down because I keep it in my purse, and periodically I take it out and read the vision and just have a check-in with myself just to make sure that I'm contributing to this. So my vision says, we are a center of excellence. We model the brand of our company, showing clients how to thrive in their personal and professional lives. Our mission is to deliver exceptional care by building a team of people who inspire and model our vision. Our message is your well-being matters, and we educate people on how to take responsibility for their own well-being and provide the correct beliefs, skills, and actions to support their well-being. We create a spirit of collaboration and lead with integrity and kindness. We set firm boundaries when appropriate and educate and communicate our shared vision with everyone on the team so that each member has a personal buy-in for the vision, sees it, their role, and how to support it. And we engage in purposeful work and do what is productive rather than just what is busy. So that's the vision that I've created so that I'm on track and I'm very clear about what it is that I'm doing every time I step into my work. And what that does for me is it helps me be in alignment. And here's what I found about really creating a positive culture is it really starts with you. Because if you're not aligned, if you're not clear about your values and you don't have a clear vision for your life, it's difficult to communicate that at work. So start with yourself. Be really clear about what it is you want your life to look like. And then check in with yourself. Do you have the beliefs to support your goals? Do you have the skill sets to support your goals? Do you have the knowledge, the things that you need to support your goals, are they in place to support your vision? And you'll be closing the gap. And then you start with your family, because that's the second area of priority, right? And then you can translate that at work and to your team. And when you do, you're just going to be so aligned and you'll have a really strong presence. And when you do that, everyone will be inspired and will be working in the same direction, and you will gain momentum and accelerate so much faster, and you will have so much more success. And more importantly, you will create such a positive and inspiring team culture where people will want to stay. People want to work hard for you, because people don't work for companies, they work for people. So when you can model this and you can be a leader in your company, in your life, with your family, you're going to feel really just on fire, and you're going to feel like you have so much purpose in your life. And every day you will just wake up feeling so much better because you just know what it is that you're working towards. So I hope you found this video really helpful. If you need to work on your own inner alignment, that's what I do. I help people be able to get in congruence with themselves so they can show up more confidently, more powerfully, and really step into their value. And you can learn more about that at ShannonTranPhD.com. All right, have a great day.